Take pride, Mississippi. Take pride, Mississippi. Take pride, Mississippi. I'm doing my part. Take pride, Mississippi.
You're in my heart.
Take pride, Mississippi.
Put a smile on your face.
Take pride, Mississippi. Put litter in its place. Take pride, Mississippi.
Now at Brazier's Home Furnishings in Bruce, you'll find the all-new Kids Alley. They've got your kids covered with a brand new room of bunk beds, captain's beds, dollhouse loft beds, lamps, chairs, ottomans, and comforter sets. Also check out the new iZone bedroom group with an audio hub on the headboard for your MP3 player and speakers for listening fun. All the latest designs in children's furniture at the all-new Kids Alley, only at Brazier's Home Furnishings in Bruce.
Murphy Frame Supply in Bruce, specializing in home framing, industrial plywood, and anything for your lumber needs, for the contractor or individual. From pressure-treated lumber and plywood, including spruce and Arkansas pine, to log cabin siding, doors and windows, and insulation. They also have the hardware you'll need like nails, fasteners, and drywall supplies. Murphy Frame Supply is located on Highway 32 West in Bruce. See them today or visit mfswood.net for your next construction or lumber project. Murphy Frame Supply.
Tri-State Termite Pest Control and Installation in Calhoun City, specializing in termite and pest services including pre-treats on residential and commercial locations. Call their office in Calhoun City at 628-6837 Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 for any type of pest control services or even a free inspection. If you also need insulation work, call Kenny Hamilton at 983-5589 or 682-7578, including walls and attics. Call today for a free estimate. Tri-State Termite and Pest Control in Calhoun City. We aim to please.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Coaches Show. I'm Adam Gore. Stephen Chris is in the back, and we've already got a phone call up ready to roll. And the beautiful Brandon Speck of the Monroe360.com Monroe Journal is on his way home from a town called Water Valley. Brandon, you went out and covered the Bulldogs tonight, and they came away with a 42-13 win, a big division win there for Aberdeen. They are rolling.
Yes, sir. They are 42. Should have been 72, but 42, I guess, will have to suffice. They're 2-0, and that's probably the last challenge as far as I'm concerned. They'll have regular season wise. I mean, they've got Morville, South Pontotoc, and Nettleton, and not knocking Nettleton. I mean, Nettleton's a really good football team. I don't think they have enough weapons nor does anybody to compete with Aberdeen. They blew Water Valley up and down the field, and it was mud 6 inches deep, and they didn't frankly care.
Yeah, we talk about the offensive prowess of Aberdeen. They're putting up big numbers week in, week out, but they're getting it done defensively as well. They haven't given up a lot of points as a team defensively, so they're a pretty well-rounded team.
I think they've given up less than 100.
Yeah,
off the top of my head, maybe 90 something.
Now, I think they had given up 82 coming into tonight. So if that's right, then they're right at that 100 mark with 95.
That's impressive. I mean, that's something that gets overshadowed with those guys. But tonight, first drive, they got down to about the 3 and had looked like some miscommunication on a snap and fumbled rather inside the 5, 3-2 somewhere in down there. And the defense held a 3 and out, and Aberdeen scored on the first play of the next drive. So defense really set the tone for that game tonight. And Water Valley had one first half first down. And that's impressive for a team that's used to playing on that field. I don't know if the field's always that bad, but they're used to being there, and Aberdeen's not. Aberdeen just made it their home, and Aaron Andrews, the quarterback, not the ESPN anchorist.
Right.
I think, one incompletion in the first half, finished 8 for 12 for like 241 and 4 touchdowns, and also had a 28-yard touchdown run. So I think he is legit, man. I don't know if he's getting any looks, but he should be getting some looks. That's for sure.
What size-wise, height and weight is he?
I don't know off the top of my head exactly, but 6'2", I don't know,
So
190.
He's got a pretty good frame to maybe get a red shirt and then build towards a better future, I guess you can say.
He definitely could, and there's a school up the road in Fulton that might need themselves a quarterback. So
Yeah.
Not knock a chest cut or anything, but
Yeah. Well,
he
of
wants
course,
to concentrate on baseball.
the big story tonight, you told me about it over the phone, and I got a couple of texts as well. Channing Ward showing off his speed tonight, chasing a guy down basically 80 yards and making a stop.
Yeah, I mean, and for people who have not seen Channing Ward, what is he, 6'3", 220? I don't know.
Hey, he's bigger than me.
Kid. He's a humongous kid.
Yeah,
and he's
only
all
a freshman.
muscle. And one of the Water Valley's guys in the fourth quarter, they had on the 20, and he broke through the line. It looked like an easy 80-yard touchdown. And Channing bypasses his own DB or safety or outran somebody, and he caught the guy at the 3-yard line. And you got a guy that big chasing down a running back.
That's
This
scary.
kid's got D1 written all over him.
Yeah, I can say that right there. I was talking to some of the Calumet City coaches after their game tonight, which they won 34-12 over Mantachi. They said, that's a scholarship-earning play right there to show your motor's never stopping if you're willing, to be up that big and then also be able to make that type of play.
Yeah, and it was 42-6 at the time. I mean, at that point, who cares? Apparently, he does. And that kid can play. I mean, I know he's getting some looks, but usually the conversation ended by Coach Duncan saying, he's just a temp better. You got to wait a couple of years.
Yeah.
So he runs a 4.66. And he's legitimate, but everything's clicking on every cylinder they have, and they look like they're ready to make a run at it. And I was talking to Neil McCoy over on the radio tonight. Hopefully, didn't make any Boonville people mad, but I mean, honestly, in the playoffs, I don't see anybody stopping them until it's Charleston. I mean, Charleston is going to be their biggest challenge. I think you and I talked about it. I think you agree that too. And,
yeah, so that was my preseason pick out of the North. Would be the North State Championship coming down between Charleston and Aberdeen. Let's switch gears real quick. You had 2 games on Thursday. This has just been a headache week for us media guys. Smithville gets a 47-2 win over Thrasher, and the ball game you were at, Nelson picks up a crucial region win, 34-14 over South Pontotoc. Talk about it for a minute, that Nelson game.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I don't want to downplay Nelson. I just think Aberdeen is better than most people. But Nelson now, they are a lot better than people give them credit for. They're not on people's radars, and they've got a ton of sophomores that can really play some football. I mean, they've got O'Darius Lowe and Corbin White, who were both out last night. And with even those guys out, you got a guy like Elmonte McClendon who came in and had like 143 yards rushing or something to that effect. I mean, they've got a lot of guys. And Anthony Franklin is a legitimate quarterback, and he's I think he's 6'3", is that right? 6'2"?
Say 6'3", right around that 200, 205 mark, maybe pushing 210.
And he's got a cannon. He's got a gun. And the more he plays, it looks like the better he gets. And I'm hoping that some college scouts give the guy a look because he can play football. I mean, I've said a few times I wish he was a junior because he would, kind of like Jamie Bolin did before Franklin took over from Bolin a couple of years ago. Jamie had 3 seasons. Anthony's had 2. If he had, his sophomore season to kind of get warmed up and then improve these next 2 seasons, he'd really be on some mass. But he throws the ball well, and that team's packed skill players, and they can beat some people, and they may very well make the Aberdeen game to end the year a better game than we're giving them credit for.
And of course, the Smithville game, Thrasher, they're in the viewing area. Smithville's in the viewing area. But Thrasher, we know the tradition out there at Thrasher, and we know what type of year Smithville's having, so that was no surprise there. That 47-2 win was Smithville.
Nah, I mean, they just did what they should have done. Some games you just expected to go win big, and they did. So, I believe, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free to. I'm wrong a lot, but I think they're the only unbeaten 118 left in the state.
I believe you're right on that.
So I
don't know about Durant. I'll have to check in Durant for you, but I think you are right on thinking that way.
The schedule hasn't been that impressive, but I mean their division. Let's face it, they've got a division where there are a couple startups, and they have to play those teams. So I mean you can't fault the schedule.
Yeah,
but they beat Vardaman, which I think was impressive. I really like Vardaman's team, and Smithville, they beat them. So they're 7-0, and the schedule's in front of them, and I don't know if they'll get beat the rest of the year. And they'll have a test in the playoffs. I guess Ray Brooks will be one of the first tests if they get to see them early.
Well, Ray Brooks lost to Coffeyville tonight to the final score of 35-8. So,
Wow.
yeah, that was Coach Jamal Jackson. You saying, hey, Speck, not too fast. Don't forget about us out there in the Delta. Another game you got going on is actually tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and I know you're going to be out there. Is the Amory and Knoxville County game. I know you're just going to throw away your Ole Miss and Alabama tickets this weekend.
Yeah, I'm definitely planning on being at Knoxville tomorrow. Wait a minute. Wait, tomorrow's the Alabama Ole Miss game?
Yeah. Just in case you
Oh,
forgot.
okay. Well, I'll need to hang up and find a stringer because nothing against Amory and Coach Bird. Love those guys, man. But I can't see myself pulling away from the Ole Miss game tomorrow.
Yeah, so there's probably some players that may be thinking about calling in sick in case they have tickets as well. But of course, that's going to be a big ball game there. Brandon, appreciate you calling in, man. Real quick, just you do the Ole Miss Nation as well. Give us your thoughts on the Ole Miss and Alabama ball game this weekend.
Yeah, we've been looking forward to this for a long time, and the South Carolina game kind of put a damper on that, but the hype is back. And like you said about the Ole Miss Nation side, I'm going to put a bunch of videos on tonight. You can see what some guys like Kentrell like I said on Monday, and I'll have some shots back tonight to go up, so you can check that out. But I think Ole Miss strength is their defense. I mean, if they play well defensively, they get a lot of credit for the offense, which has sputtered at times. But if they play well defensively, they could win that football game. I don't think they're getting near enough credit. Coach Dye came out on some Alabama radio station earlier this week and said he didn't think Ole Miss had a shot, and he thought they would lose 40-10. So you want some poster board material? I mean, there's your
so there it is right there.
Board there. So I don't know. Will the winner win the West? Very likely.
Yeah, very likely.
A lot of grabs.
And Brandon, I just realized I made a mistake, and I do apologize for this because I realize it's a volatile mistake. You also cover Hatley, and they dropped a 19-18 decision to Bruce earlier in the week. And hey, I'm going to take up for you on this, man. You and I fought over this, and I told you Bruce was going to win, and you fought till you were blue in the face, telling me that you felt like Hatley was a legit 3 seed, even had a shot at winning that number 2 seed. In this region this year. I know a lot of people may not believe that in the Hatley area, but I promise that's what he said. So that was just.
I've been behind those guys today, and me and Hatley have had our shots at each other, and we haven't always had a great working relationship, but it's a mutual respect, I think. And I've been behind those guys this year. I mean, no matter the schedule, and granted they know the schedule's not that impressive, but what they needed was a few wins to start, and they got it. And in the Smithville game, they were a holding call away from possibly beating Smithville, at least taking an early lead or second half lead.
And they were a holding call away from winning this one as well.
Yeah, I mean, from what I heard from people that were there and you witnessed it, there were some wild moments.
Yeah, they
may have gotten in the way.
Yeah, they were hardly in no flags thrown until the last 5 minutes of the game. Then we go a 2-minute span where the two teams combined for 5 unsportsmanlike penalties. Then Hatley gets backed up into a 3rd and 40, and a roughing the passer penalty makes it 1st and 10 from the Trojan 27, and it was crazy. And you'll be able to see that game Saturday at 1 here on TV7. But Brandon, I know you're on the road, and we also are coming up on a break time. So man, I appreciate you giving us a call. Real quick, talk about where everybody can check you out and when the papers drop there in Monroe County. Papers
drop in Monroe on Wednesdays. You can look at us 7 days a week, though, 24/7 at Monroe360.com. It's Monroe360.com. I'll post the video when I get home tonight if I don't fall asleep watching TiVo Leno. But you can see just how bad that field in Water Valley was. Check it out anytime.
And the OleMissNation.com as well. Brandon, you said you have some videos up there as well. Man, good luck and enjoy your time in Oxford tomorrow, man, and safe travels on the way home.
I appreciate it, guys.
And that was Brandon Speck of the Monroe Journal, Monroe360.com. We do owe you a commercial break. We do appreciate everyone watching live here on Friday night as we quickly approach the witching hour into the wee early mornings of Saturday. But we do also want to give you the number here. It's area code 662-983-2801. That's area code 662-983-2801. You can call and talk about your games that you went to tonight here on the Coaches Show. Before we do that, we're going to take you to a break. We'll come back with a complete wrap-up of scores from Thursday, Friday night, and give you the games that they're going to be remade. And we'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, I'm Myra Sullivan, Manager of Community Finance in Bruce. Here at Community Finance, we offer a wide range of loans, from 30-day loans if you need a little cash for just a short time, auto loans, home mortgage loans. We also offer bill consolidation loans to put all your bills in one monthly payment.
Located on Highway 9 in Bruce, everyone at Community Finance is waiting to hear from you.
Come by or call us today, Myra, Jacob, or Don at Community Finance, because we have the best money in town.
Oh, look, there's a picture of our first car.
Hun, the game.
And there's our first home. Oh, and the day they delivered our first names and numbers. I just love the cross-reference section, the local maps, the community guide. Oh, and there's you, holding the names and numbers, pointing to the sports schedules.
Sports? Where? Isn't it time you got excited about a phone book?
Names and numbers. It's your 5-star phone book.
Turnage Drugstore, the guardian of your health since 1905, is Water Valley's only locally owned and operated pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications. Turnage's offers greeting cards, Christian books, candles, soaps, and so much more. Stop by for something refreshing from the old-fashioned ice cream parlor. 100 plus years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drugstore in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
For quality flooring and excellent service, see Bob and Valerie Peoples at Pontotoc Carpet, offering a huge selection from only the best brands of carpet, tile, and hardwood like Mannington, Shaw, Mohawk, Domco and Napco, and American Olean. Carpets for your lifestyle in any color, durable hardwood floors. They look great and are easy to maintain. Resilient vinyl flooring, porcelain tiles, ceramics, and laminates are all great choices for your home, both in style, beauty, and care. Everyone at Pontotoc Carpet can help you decide what's best for your home. So visit them today on Highway 6 East. That's Pontotoc Carpet.
Have you seen what's new at Bruce Eye Clinic? Costa Del Mar sunglasses are now available along with large selection of Ray-Ban and Maui Jim sunglasses. They clearly have the best selection of frames, from Kate Spade to Ralph Lauren to Versace. They also have John Deere, Fossil, and Tommy Hilfiger frames. They are also the only clinic in north central Mississippi to use the new HRT technology to protect against glaucoma and other serious eye problems. They will have you seeing clearly in no time. That's Bruce Eye Clinic.
And welcome back to Action, ladies and not Action. It's actually the coach's show. Sorry, it's still in game mode. Feedback. There we go. I do want to say thank you to the press box there in Calhoun City. They hooked me up tonight. They gave me a hamburger right here. So kudos to those guys. Unfortunately, I can't eat it right now because I am on the air. So I'll be able to try to get to that during the. What are you doing? Never mind then. Apparently, I will not eat that hamburger because Steve and Chris just stole it. Well, either way it goes, we do have a caller online and a guy familiar here in the Bruce area and got a big win tonight. Coach Jamal Jackson of the Coffeyville Pirates. They get a 35-8 win over Ray Brooks. Coach, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Big win there for you, Coach. Just tell us about the game real quick and how it went for you. I know that field had to be a mess tonight because we've had rain forever.
Man, this field is terrible right now, man. Ain't nothing but mud patches everywhere, man. I almost started crying when I come out here and look at it. But,
Got you. Well,
we started fast, man. We come out and we scored 21 points in the first quarter. And we just attacked from then on, man, and we just gave it to them, man. And Ray Brooks, I don't think they lost a division game in a few years, man.
Yeah.
And we laid it on them. We came and we just kept coming and kept coming, man. And then we come back out in the second half and we drove the ball. We drove it, and we played great on defense. Our defense held up all night long, and we just hit them, man, like they usually do us.
Right.
We just returning the favor for once for a change, you know.
Gotcha. So that's one thing that really jumped out to me there was the defensive side of it. It's not very often you hear Ray Brooks being held to only one score in a football game. Talk about some of the names that sort of stood out for you there on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, number 22, I got my linebacker back, Cortez Kimber.
Right.
And I'll say number 2, Marcus Moody. My linebacker, they shot gaps and they played great defensively. And number 20, Devontae Turner. My defensive line, man, Carter Green and Desmond Emerson, man, they was in the backfield all night. We created a new line of scrimmage, and that was real big. If you can push them in the backfield and create a new line of scrimmage, that's real big, and you'll win a lot of ball games like that. And I hope we keep doing it.
All right, Coach, and offensively, talk about the game, putting up 35 points against a Ray Brooks team that is, for the times I've seen them, don't normally give up more than 14 to 18 points a game, the times I've seen them throughout their career. Just talk about the offensive side of the ball as well.
Well, they did. They wasn't the same old Ray Brooks team as you remember, but I still enjoy beating them.
Yeah, hey, a win's a win.
Well, I actually wish I should have put up about 60 because we fumbled the ball about 4 or 5 times, and we let them off the hook a lot. We were driving the ball and we'll get a holding penalty. We got out to the 3-yard line, and then we shot ourselves in the foot and got all the way back to about the 40. And, we played pretty decent offensively. We got to get better, but our defense held up. I wish we wouldn't have gave up those 8 points at the end, but
right.
I like a goose egg at the end of the game, but 8 is all right, I guess.
Yeah,
as long as we had 35.
I would say as long as you don't have 7 or less and you give up 8, then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, what does that make you over the season right now, and where do you stand inside the Region 2-1A?
I want to say we're second. I think Montgomery County beat Shaw tonight, so.
Okay.
I think I only lost to Durant, and they undefeated in division right now.
Gotcha.
I wish I could have that game back, but
I think that's a game that you really would like to see back because I know you had some guys banged up and a few other things going on at the time. Hey, that's the reason why the playoffs are there, man. You can always get after them that way.
Exactly. I would love to see them in the playoffs. So, yeah. And that's the goal.
Absolutely.
That's the goal, to get to the playoffs and get our shot at them again, because I wouldn't mind tussling with them again.
Well, Coach, who you got next week and what's on deck there?
Oh, we got homecoming. We got a Tupelo Christian coming in town.
Gotcha. Well, Coach, good luck that week, and I know that's outside of division play, right?
Yeah, outside division play. Don't mean a thing except we just want to win a ball game.
Gotcha. Well, man, I appreciate you. Always been faithful to the show, win, lose, or draw. And, man, first year as a head coach is so far shaping up to be a good one, man. So we want to continue the good luck, and may want to wish a good luck to the grounds crew. I know you at Coffeyville have a extensive ground crew, maybe a one-man game with you there.
Oh, yeah, man. I got a good ground crew, man. They didn't want to play the game tonight. They didn't want to play it a couple of weeks ago either. They wanted to move to their field, but they take care of the field pretty good, man.
Gotcha. Well, Coach,
but they'll get it back right.
Gotcha. Well, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight, man. And I know you got a few things to go wrap up there. Head back here to Bruce. And, buddy, good luck next week at homecoming against Tupelo Christian.
I appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
All right. That was Coach Jamal Jackson of Coffeyville. They get the 35-8 win over Ray Brooks. As he said, heard a big upset win there, Montgomery County over Shaw. So right now, Coffeyville is starting to creep back into the top 2 rankings inside that region. We'll try to break down those more in the future. Let's give you some scores. Of course, we had Thursday night football due to some of the weather that was expected to move in, as well as some Friday night games. And we've got some notes on some games that have been pushed back to Saturday and Monday as well. Let's start with some Thursday scores. Once again, if you would like to call in and talk about any of these games, it's area code 662-983-2801. That's area code 662-983-2801.
Friday night only.
Yes, this is Friday night only. You can call Saturday, but you won't get on the show. So, and Stephen is able to answer, even though he is now done eating my hamburger after he stole it. I do want to thank the guys up at the County City Press Box for hooking us up with that.
And so do I.
And Stephen says, especially him. Thank you for him. We talked about Nelton. They always hooked us up with food, Steve-O, and I think the guys at County City heard it and said, hey, we don't want anybody showing us up, so here's some food. Hatley hooked us up with a couple of Mountain Dews last night. So, Steve-O, we may have to extend the challenge to to future. Well, I don't know. I don't need to eat that much. You can stand to eat a little bit, but not me. So Steve-O says, bring on the food. Let's run down some scores real quick. These are from Thursday night. Okolona 46, Biggerville 6, South Padota 53, Columbus 7. And we talked about earlier, Bruce 19, Hatley 18, Eupora 44, Hamilton 10, Kossuth 35, Alcorn Central 13. Etowah AHS gets a 34-7 win over New Albany. Lafayette County 27, Senatobia 14, Smithville 47, Thrasher 2, Nettleton 34, South Pontotoc 14, West Point 33, Oxford 30, Nanawaya 25, Ware 18. That's the first time Nanawaya has actually beat Ware since 1991. West Jones gets a 38-13 win over Forest Hill. And then some games from Friday night. We talked to Brandon Specht. He talked about the 42-13 Aberdeen win over Water Valley. Ackerman gets a 31-0 win over East Webster. Pontotoc 27-8 winners over Tishomingo County. Winona 26, Moorville 16, Corinth 30, Belmont 13. Starkville gets a 38-6 win over Horn Lake. Then you've got Shannon 26, North Pontotoc 14, Calhoun City 34, Manatee 12, Oak Grove 28, Meridian 21, MRA 34, Starkville Academy 14. Wheeler, this is sort of a shocker here. Wheeler gets a 26-6 win over Coldwater. Then you've got Gentry 15, South Tillow 12, Faulkner 14-0 winners. Vardaman 14-0 winners over Faulkner. George County 21, Pascagoula 16, Madison Central 49, Warren Central 0. Then you've got Oak Forest out of Louisiana 18, East Rankin Academy 0, Parkland Academy 32, Bowling Green out of Louisiana 6, Puckett 32, Madison St. Joe 0, Wayne County 41, and Macomb nothing. Those are games from Friday. Now, these are games you want to take note of here. These games are going to be played today, which is Saturday. The first game is going to be Houston versus Caledonia. That one is scheduled for 11 o'clock at Houston. And then if you want to go see another Saturday high school football game, it gives you plenty of time to make it down to Noxubee County as Noxubee County hosts Amory Saturday at 5 o'clock. And then we got some Monday night football. Some of these actually in the viewing area as well. The first game, which is not in the viewing area, Tupelo versus South Haven Monday night at 7. A big matchup for the Baldwin Bearcats as they travel to Walnut. They'll take at 7 o'clock. It's also Walnut's homecoming night, that game for the number 1 spot in the division. You've got New Site versus Hulka Monday at 6. Boonville versus Ripley Monday at 7. And then Tupelo Christian versus Jumpertown Monday at 7 as well. Those are your scores and your game changes there. We're going to take you to a break, and we'll come back with more here on the Coaches Show right after this.
Otug Supply in Water Valley, your hunting, feed, and farm store for any season. Apparel for everyone in the family. Brand names like Mossy Oak, Carhartt, Browning, and Wrangler. Otug Supply has a massive selection of jeans and Carhartt work pants, an assorted selection of women's apparel, many brands to choose from. You'll also find children's outfits and hunting apparel. The best in footwear by Itasca, Rocky, and Georgia Boots. Otug Supply is your Nutrena feed dealer. They have a large inventory of livestock feed and supplies for your farm, pet products and accessories, and an assortment of gift items. Your feed and farm store for any season. That's Otug Supply in Water Valley.
Weyerhaeuser, a company who cares about our youth, tomorrow's future. The Weyerhaeuser Foundation has promoted educational growth through their grant, scholarship, and other resources. Weyerhaeuser salutes all of our schools, both academically and athletically. With a workforce of over 250, Weyerhaeuser remains a solid leader in our economic future. Our young people are the future, leading the way for tomorrow's growth. Weyerhaeuser Company, where money grows in trees. Your health is the most important thing you can share with your family and friends. Feeling better and living longer should be a top priority for everyone these days. The Bruce Family Medical Center on the Square in Bruce is proud to be a part of the continued well-being of Calhoun County and surrounding areas. They are committed to providing you with the best local health care so you can share in the joys of life for many years to come. Dr. Bruce Longest and all the staff are ready to see you at your next visit. That's the Bruce Family Medical Center in Bruce.
Custom Coverages Insurance Agency in Bruce. Let them find the right plan for anything you need to cover. From your business to residence, land and property, heavy farm equipment and work trucks, to personal vehicles, boats, motorcycles, and anything in between. If you own it, they can probably insure it. They'll work to find the best rates for it all under one roof. See Sput Deaton today and the whole family and let them find the best plans to cover the things you can't live without. 123 South Newburger and Bruce, Custom Coverages Insurance Agency.